Young people just don't communicate with each other. They don't share aspirations, they don't have dreams, they don't have those big ambitions. It's about trying to inspire young people. Just give them the opportunity and give them the tools to believe in themselves, because so many young people just don't anymore.
Take one urban secondary school in the heart of a deprived area, add 14 challenging children and swap the classroom for the playing fields. The aim, to use sport to improve self-esteem, to break down social boundaries and to get kids to communicate effectively. We worked alongside the children for a whole term, witnessing their ups and downs and seeing how the power of sport can transform their lives.
I'm a great believer that we can't all be good at sport, but sport can make us all good. There are lessons we can learn from taking part in sport, whether it's competing, whether it's watching, whether it's helping out at a club, can make us a better person in all aspects of our lives.
All right, on the bench. Go, 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 go.
It's not about being an Olympian, it's just about changing your outlook on life. And if we are going to change society and the mentality of young people, programmes like this need to be used a lot more. And you see them at the beginning and they're so shy and they don't want to talk. And I think when you see them at the end of the journey, because that's the part that really touches me.
What I've noticed whenever I've done this programme and the work I do is the power of sport. I think the great thing with sport, whether you're going to be sporty or non-sporty, is the skills like communication skills, you know, hunger to achieve, mental toughness. I think whatever you're going to do in life, it could be you know, just doing your job, what have you. It doesn't have to be anything sporty. I think those skills are massive.
Blue ball. No. You can't, you're not allowed to bounce it. 1, 2, yes! Go on, Aaron. Oh, well done.
We've had kids who have just blossomed, maybe not within the 6 weeks that we've done it, but when they reflect as they go through their school life on the skills that we teach them and the skills they learn within sport, they really start to flourish, and it starts to help them on the academic side as well. We also find that they don't get a lot of support from their parents at home to do with other issues, so we have to deal a lot with that as well. But we try and build them up using sport where they can succeed, build up their confidence, then try and get them back into the classroom. And within 6 or 7 weeks, they start to understand and start to think. And then as they go through the school, they look back on the things that they learned in Year 7 and Year 8 about building their self-esteem up, and it starts to work.
For some, the change has been dramatic. 13-year-old Aaron drove his mum close to breaking point. Just a year ago, he was on the verge of losing everything he now lives for: his school, home and family.
It was just a nightmare. He didn't know how to control his temper. We used to call him the firework. It got to a point where I wasn't surprised if the teachers called me in, and it was getting to a point where it's embarrassing. Someone would do something simple and he'd just lash out on them. He didn't know how to control his temper.
Because Aaron was saying that sports changed his life. Would you agree?
He loves his sports. He's a happy kid if he's doing some sort of sport.
How do you think it's helped him?
He concentrates more. He's more determined.
Where do you think he'd be if he hadn't found sport?
That's the worrying thing. To be quite, I couldn't tell you because I'm not lucky enough. I'm not in that situation now, but I don't know, to be honest. God knows. God knows. Probably pulling my hair out on him. The sport and support he's had is just amazing.
My name's Aaron, I play right wing back.
And how do you think you're different now then? Because you said that you were getting into trouble, you were arguing, you were fighting, but are you not doing that as much?
No, I mean, I ain't had a fight yet. And no one's, like, I've learned how to, like, block people off. They really annoy me, I don't listen anymore. Living for sport changed me. Like, I was a bit naughty when I come into secondary school. Then when I went living for sport, I really calmed down.
Why do you think that is? What do you think it's done that's made you calm down?
And, like, I know how to get on with people now, like, sort stuff out if something happens.
And is that through sport that it's taught you that?
Yeah.
Others use sport as a release from the stresses of the classroom.
Really good, so power with your arms, push through. So why do you like running and doing sport?
It helps me to release stress, and it, like, kind of gives me confidence and things. So, like, once I released all my stress, I'm kind of confident that I can actually complete my project really, like, perfectly. Nothing's that needs to improve or anything.
Wow, so you go out to run to help you manage your project in your schoolwork?
Yeah, because we have quite a few projects, throughout year 8 and we've had them throughout year 7 as well, so I take really good pride in them.
What do you think sport can do for, you've seen some of the people that we've been working with today.
Yeah.
What do you think sport can do for them?
Help me with my confidence and my mental toughness.
Yeah.
So.
Part of the project was to take them out of their day-to-day school environment and throw them in at the deep end.
You were absolutely soaked. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did you think you got out of it? Aaron?
Wet clothes.
Wet clothes. What else?
Teamwork.
Yeah? Suck deep?
Breaking barriers because I went to the front. I just wanted to stay at the back. And I went to the front. So yeah, I did.
And did you enjoy your wash?
Yeah.
Maureen, what did you think?
I think it was good because you had to like work as a team to like when we were racing, and then it was good because you had to work as a team because you wanted to win.
It's nearing the end of term and a chance for the children to get competitive in Sports Day. So how do you think you compare from last year to this year's Sports Day?
I feel better about myself. My confidence has gone up. If you don't think that you can do stuff, and if you could get into things and you realise that you can do stuff and boost up your confidence, and it helps you a lot.
What difference have you seen in them?
Oh, the main thing is the confidence and the self-confidence and the way that before they were quite shy, whereas now as soon as they see people that they recognise, they want to come and have a go. For example, Aaron, during his race, injured last year, would have gone down and in a heap, but he was up, he was trying, a bit of mental determination getting over the line. It's just the way that they interact with each other, the confidence that they show. They just walk a little bit taller now when they walk around school.
Go on, Monty! Go on, Monty! Use your arms, Monty!
Monty, apparently his English grades are going up. Some of the kids are scared of, oh, I might get it wrong, I don't want to say this. Monty said he didn't say anything, because in case he got it wrong, whereas now, he's got that self-esteem where he can just put his hand up. If he's wrong, but it doesn't bother him, he'll keep having a go and keep trying. So it's that mental determination thing that he's got from sport and link that into the classroom.
We've been on it for about 6-7 weeks now.
Yeah.
Do you feel any different?
Confidence. My confidence built by like talking to people, communicate more than I used to, because normally I wouldn't talk to people.
Do you think it's helped you in the rest of your schoolwork?
Yeah.
How? In what way?
I'm improving in maths and science and my English. I'm getting better grades.
Off you go! The final week and it was over to the kids with the task of organising and taking their own PE lesson.
First we had to work out how many pupils are coming, and then we had to choose how many events we're going to do, and they all had to be different, or we tried to make them different, and that's what we did.
We had to come at 8 o'clock this morning to set the whole thing up, and then we had to take the year 7s when they were for sport round and tell them what they got to do for each event.
You guys got to be determined and start talking about the game and be really into it and stuff. I've learned not to be as shy as I used to be and get involved in slightly more stuff.
How important do you think it is for young kids to do sport?
I think it's very important because if they haven't got sport, they'll be in a life of crime or something. They'll be bored.
The winner, okay, is dark blue. So she's like
These are young people who, as I say, didn't really believe in themselves, no self-confidence, no belief in what they could do or what they can achieve. And then today, they put on a PE lesson for 75 young people. And I think that shows how powerful this is. And hopefully, what you hope is that they take the confidence from this experience and go forward and just believe that in life anything's possible. They may not even stay involved in sport, but they will take the confidence that they learn over the 5 weeks through all walks of life. And it's no surprise it has made a difference in the classroom as well.
I feel proud.
Yeah, do you feel good?
Yeah.
And what do you think you've learned?
I think I've learned that I could, sometimes I say that I can't do something and I actually can. And I can I've
turned more confident. I'm not shy anymore. I can try more things that I actually want to, and I'm not scared in case if something goes wrong or anything.
Before I was like really shy and I wasn't confident. Now I'm like really confident and I can talk to people because I really want to become a doctor when I'm older. I'm gonna need confidence because I'm gonna be speaking to a lot of patients and things if I want to take that career.
So you've seen how much it's changed. Do you want to continue changing?
Yeah.
How?
Like go out, do stuff, and then enjoy my life.
Let's dance in style, let's dance for a while. Heaven can wait, we're only watching the skies. Hoping for the best, but expecting the worst. Are you gonna drop the bomb or not? Let us die young or let us live forever. We don't have the power, but we never say never. Sitting in a sandpit, life is a short trip. The music's for the sad man. Can you imagine when this race is won? Turn our golden faces into the sun. Praising our leaders, we're getting in tune. The music's played by the madman. Forever young, I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever, forever, forever young. I want to be forever young. Do you really want to live forever? Forever young.
The major improvement that I've seen is through the social integration, as most of the students when they were enrolled in our school, they don't know how to integrate with one another, but through this sporting program, in a way they kind of bond. Few of our students, they've got learning disabilities, and when we include sports in their program, it it really changes their behavior, their attitude towards learning as a whole.
I feel fun to play this game because the table tennis, it's easy to me to play with.
Most of the time we've been telling our children that it's not only in the classroom, there are other things that they can do in life that it will help them even financially.
Having acquired my visual impairment, that hasn't stopped me from wanting to become a Paralympian and to become a teacher. I've never looked at that as a barrier. That's the same thing that I'm doing with the children. I'm giving the same advice, the same encouragement. I also relate it to their schoolwork. It has slowly changed their way of thinking, the way of doing things. It has also improved in terms of developing their fine motor skills, holding stuff, gripping stuff through these activities. And also it has given a lot of confidence in the students to not only enjoy but want to become sports persons later on in the future.
Her schoolwork is improved. I can see her gross motors and everything. Like she can hold the pencil and crayons now.
As they improve in the psychological aspects of development, the fine motor, the gross motor, the hand-to-hand coordination with the eyes movement, they all learn the skills in sports which we find in the classroom very helpful.
It's not only help them in the self-esteem, it also helps them to see life differently. When they're taking part in these sports, they meet with different kind of people.
Through sports, opening my mind and getting me to see what life is all about. Yeah? I've been able to accept my disability.
We are looking at the future to be very bright. Sky is the limit.